Welcome to Edulam. Today we are going to start a new chapter for Standard 7th NCERT Geography. The heading of the chapter is Human Environment, Settlement, Transport and Communication. So what we are going to study in this chapter is about the human environment, how a human being lives, how the environment of that human being is, where that person is living, and the settlement. जो settlement होते हैं ये क्या होते हैं and what was there in our past lives and what is now, what we have today. This all things we will be covering in settlement. And the next thing is transport. जो transportation है वो पहले कैसा था अब कैसा है and also about the communication. पहले कैसा था एंड अब कैसा है. सो दिस चैप्टर आई कैन टेल यू दैट इट इज़ बिट रिलेटेड टू हिस्ट्री अ वेरी बिट एंड ऑल्सो अबाउट द जोग्राफी बिकॉज इट इज़ ऑल अबाउट द अर्थ. इट इज़ ऑल हैपनिंग ऑन द अर्थ इट सेल्फ. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द चैप्टर. द सेटलमेंट्स. सो द सेटलमेंट्स आर वेयर पीपल बिल्ड देयर होम्स. अब हम कैसे बोल सकते हैं दैट इट इज़ अ सेटलमेंट. जो हरप्पन सिविलाइजेशन था, then we had different civilization. Mohenjo-daro tha. This all places, what was there, people used to live there, people used to settle over there, and people used to live there as an individual, then what happened as a family, then as a community, and then slowly and steadily एक पूरा विलेज वहाँ पे बन गया. सो दिस वॉज ऑल बिकॉज ऑफ सेटलमेंट. अब ये सेटलमेंट होता कैसे है एंड ये लोग कहाँ पे करते हैं. लेट्स सी इट कि सेटलमेंट लोग लगाते कहाँ पे. सो earlier on trees and caves, the old human beings used to live on trees and caves. The early human beings, we as we all know कि लोग trees पे रहते थे and caves में रहते थे. And slowly and steadily जैसे time गया, then they started to build up the house. Like we have seen in our history that how they used to build the house, how the house pattern was there. So this was the house building system. Then where these houses were located, कहाँ पे बनाते थे settlement, that is near rivers where fertile area is there and where water availability is also there. So this were the areas which were perfect for a settlement. क्यों यही एरिया में? बिकॉज रिवर है तो वाटर अवेलेबिलिटी होगा. बिकॉज ऑफ वाटर अवेलेबिलिटी व्हाट विल बी देयर, क्रॉप को पानी देने में, लोगों को जो डे टू डे लाइफ में पानी लगता है पीने के लिए एंड ऑल दोज थिंग्स. सो उसके लिए भी वाटर अवेलेबिलिटी इज़ अ मस्ट थिंग. Then the fertile areas, people used to depend on agriculture and on and on animals. So what happened, fertile area है तो वो अपने लिए भी खाना ले सकते हैं. They can grow the crops over there and they can feed their animals also over there. So this was the reason behind the choosing this place for settlement. Then slowly became larger. This settlement वो कई लोग 10 to 15 लोग रहते थे. एज स्लोली एंड स्टडीली वॉट हैपन कि 15-20 लोग में से बहुत सारे लोग वहाँ पे माइग्रेट होके आने लगे. जैसे आज होता है विलेज से लोग सिटी में जाते हैं, वैसे ही जहाँ पे सेटलमेंट जो था वो अच्छा रहता था वहाँ पे लोग ज़्यादा फिर धीरे धीरे आते थे. सो दिस वॉज अ सिनेरियो. नाउ दिस सेटलमेंट are basically divided into two different parts, that is temporary and the permanent one. Temporary settlements होते हैं, they are people don't live there for a long time. So this is about it. And permanent, further it is divided into kacha house and pakka house. So what is there in temporary? That is, it is occupied for a very short period of time. Forest, deserts, mountain, hunting, gathering and shifting cultivation. जो क्राफ्टमैन होते हैं, दिस ऑल पीपल, शिफ्टिंग कल्टिवेशन जो लोग यूज़ करते हैं एंड ऑल दोज थिंग्स जहाँ पे होता है वहाँ का जो सेटलमेंट होता है दैट इज़ ऑलवेज टेम्पररी सेटलमेंट. वेयर एज परमानेंट सेटलमेंट वहाँ पे होता है वेयर अवेबिलिटी ऑफ द थिंग्स आर देयर, where people can reach from one place to another easily, where connectivity is there. So there permanent settlement is possible. Now this permanent settlement is divided into two different parts, that is the कच्चा house and the पक्का house. So house कोई भी हो लेकिन वो आपका permanent settlement हो गया. आपका कच्चा house भी हो then also no problem, पक्का house हो then also no problem. Both fall under the category of permanent settlement only. So what are कच्चा house? कच्चा house are the house which is basically कच्चा and उसको अच्छे से plaster and coloring and that all things are not basically done. Then what happens, पक्का house is well designed and well maintained. So this is all about the पक्का house. द नेक्स्ट थिंग दैट वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी इज सेटलमेंट में दो टाइप के सेटलमेंट होते हैं, एक होता है विलेज सेटलमेंट और दूसरा होता है सिटी में. विलेज में कैसा सिनेरियो होता है, हाउ पीपल लिव ओवर देयर. पीपल लिव in we can say in small towns, in urban area, villages. What happens in small towns, they live and they practice agriculture, and this all things can be seen. Whereas in rural areas, what happens, the compact buildings are there, the buildings are closely built to each other, and what happens is जो roofs होते हैं वो भी slanting होते हैं कि पानी नीचे चला जाए. in the villages mostly, सो पानी नीचे चला जाए. इन सिटीज़ वी हैव दैट फैसिलिटी कि पानी अपने आप बाहर आ जाए. सो दिस इज़ ऑल अबाउट द डिफरेंस बिटवीन रूरल एंड अर्बन. देन द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक दैट वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग इज अबाउट ट्रांसपोर्ट. So how transport was there and how transport is today. So transport is very good and it is very very necessary for transport of people as well as transportation of goods, for movement of people and for movement of the goods also. So why it is important, why movement is important for people as well as for the goods, let's see it. So we have studied why transport is very important to us. So transportation होता है, लेकिन the means of transportation that we are going to study over here, how was there in the olden time, in our before 100-200 years ago. People used to travel from one place to another place by horse or by bullock carts, and the animals basically, they used to travel on the back of animals. And then they invented by the invention of the wheel, what happened, they invented the carts, they made up the carts, and they used to travel on the bullock cart, on the horse cart, and so on. So this is the journey of transportation. Then comes trains. ट्रेन इन्वेंट हुआ इन द 1853. व्हाट हैपन, ट्रेन इन्वेंशन हुआ, लेकिन हु डिड दिस ट्रेन इन्वेंशन, ब्रिटिशर्स डिड इट. एंड what happened, these trains were invented only after the steam engine was invented. So पहले steam engine invent हुआ, then and then only train invention was possible. So after train, after many years of train, what happened, buses were invented, then different cars were invented, then aeroplanes were invented, and we have ships also. In a very wide range we have all these things today. Now main thing over here is roadway, airway, waterway and railway. So these are the four things which are used for the transportation. Roads, we use it for a short distance, and roads can be divided into two things, that is metal and non-metal. What is metal? Metal are the पक्का roads. पक्का रोड होते हैं उसको हम मेटल रोड्स बोलते हैं, एंड द कच्चा रोड्स जो होते हैं विच आर फाउंड इन द विलेजेस, दे आर नोन एज नॉन मेटल रोड. Then the subways, underpaths, जो underground road होते हैं, we call it as subways, and subway is also an example, also covered under the roadways only. Then the flyover which we have in the metro city and the big cities are also considered under the under the roadways only. Then comes the railways. Then these railways are cheaper as compared to other. Whereas roadways were used for a short distance travel, this railways can be used for a long distance travel. And as I said before, after steam engine was invented, then and then only railway was invented in 1853 by the Britishers. Then we have today's diesel and electric engines. At that time in 1853 we had steam engine, and the steam होती है, from that these trains used to run in that time. Now what happens today, trains run by the fuel of diesel and by electric engines also, and we have today super fast trains such as bullet and metro in India also. Then the next topic is waterways. So what is waterway? So waterway होता है, they are the cheapest to carry goods for long distance, for goods, not for the human beings, it is for goods, cargo based. जो गुड्स होते हैं वो वाटरवे में बहुत चीप हमें वी कैन से बहुत कम खर्चा लगता है. सो इट इज़ अ वेरी चीपेस्ट वे टू सेंड गुड फ्रॉम वन कंट्री टू अनदर कंट्री, एंड it is also a bit time consuming as compared to the airways. But एयरवेज जो है दे आर वेरी, we can say, very costly as compared to the waterways. And of course sea routes are involved over here and the different ports are involved over here. So import export and all things happens with the waterways as well as airways, but waterways is more convenient. Then next thing over here is airways. So how these airways are, they are fastest means, and they are very costly. They are fastest but they are very expensive as compared to the others. And this airways has a major drawback, that is it is affected by fog and storms. जब fog आता है, then what happens, the pilot sitting in the plane, that pilot can't see anything in the atmosphere because of large amount of fog. And if weather is not clear, the visibility is not there, and if storm are there, then the life can be in danger sometimes in airways. So it is all about the airways. And there are two major drawbacks. First is this, and second one is they are very expensive. Then what happens is, so in short we can say it is very much affected by natural calamity. Then the last thing over here is communication. So process of conveying message from one person to another person is termed as communication. This communication can be verbal, written, or by the actions. So verbal, as I am speaking to you people, it is verbal. As I am writing on the board, it is written communication. And if I do act and say from one to one person, then also it is a communication only. The people who are deaf and dumb, these people try to communicate. They do communicate from to one to another. They do communicate with the help of the gestures, with the help of the facial expression and the hand movements. Then messages by birds. In the ancient time, what happened? People used to tie the message with the leg of pigeon. सो पिजन को यूज़ करते थे एट दैट टाइम. नो, कोई दूसरे बर्ड को यूज़ नहीं करते थे. मेनली पिजन्स वेर ओनली यूज बिकॉज पिजन्स, उसको जो याद रहता है रोड, जो वे होता है वो अच्छे से याद रहता है. सो पिजन्स वेर द ओनली बर्ड्स दैट वेर यूज्ड इन द कम्युनिकेशन. सो एक मैसेज दूसरे किसी को भेजना हो, देन व्हाट पीपल यूज टू डू, पीपल यूज टू टाई अप द मैसेज इन द leg of the pigeon, and they used to send that pigeon from one person to another person, and this way the messages were exchanged between two people. Then came the postal system, the postcards. The postman comes to our house, right? So it was there, now it is there, but it is, as compared to that time, it is very less. Then we have print media, the newspapers and all those things. It is also conveying messages to us that what is happening in which state, what is happening in which country, and what is happening in whole world. So this thing is a communication only, but it is through print media. Then comes the electronic media, emails, internet and all those things. So electronic media is also a way of communication. Satellite, which we have now, is the fastest means of communication, and these satellites are very useful for the disaster warning. The disaster warning that our government gives us, that cyclone is going to come and this all things. So who gives us? Government gives us, right? From where this government gets those things? They get it from the satellite images. They get it from satellite images. Then comes wireless communication. This wireless communication is done by cellular phones. So this was all about this chapter. If you have any kind of doubt, if you have any kind of suggestion, do write in the comment section. If you like the video, hit a like button and do follow us, do subscribe us. Thank you. Have a good day.